Today I show you how you can plant a pineapple in a potted pineapple. Plant it in the soil even if you want, but a pot is easy. Once the pineapple has been sitting in water for 2-3 weeks, it will have roots, and you change the water every 2 days, and from the middle here you see how it's growing new leaves. That's great. This is what you want to see. Don't look at the old leaves here, which are all dried up. What's important is that the roots are developed and the new leaves are there. At the beginning I was keeping the pineapple in the shade outside, and later in the last week before planting it I was keeping it in sunlight so it gets more energy from the sun. These are the roots of the pineapple. This is a pineapple head. I took it from a real pineapple from the supermarket. You can do it also. Check the video in the link in the description of how I got this. Basically just remove the head of the pineapple and put it in a jar of water. Change the water every 2 days, 2-3 days, and you have it after 2-3 weeks. Being careful when you put it back in the jar that it's not too much water so it doesn't touch the leaves. That's it. Here I have a pot with some soil mix with a bit of sand and water. I put some water here, but not a lot. The mix doesn't really matter, but it should be some regular sandy soil, not very it should drain well, but I believe the pineapple can grow in any soil you have. And yeah, I also have stones here and rocks, small rocks, bigger rocks. This is nothing special really. It's not some special soil. Whatever you have, it's fine. No need to go and buy some fancy potting soil or anything. Dirt from the fields, really. This is actually red soil from the field mixed with potting soil, and a few stones, and these stones to absorb the water, so it's not too much water there. Keep the pineapple with the roots at the level you want and start putting back the soil. Here it's very sensitive. This step is a bit difficult because you don't want to damage the roots too much. At least there will be some kind of damage. I mean, it's impossible to avoid it, but you shouldn't damage them too much. So if you hold the pineapple like that and the soil just slowly falls on the sides, it should be fine. Yeah, I no need to rush. Gently move the soil closer to the pineapple head. This is already a pineapple plant now. It's not just the head from a pineapple. And trying to press it a little bit closer to it so the soil really covers the root area. The water from the jar, I don't throw it, I just put it here, and extra water. I want to make sure the roots of the pineapple are really touching the soil, soaked. And I also put a bit of water on the crown of the pineapple in the middle of the plant. This pot was empty anyway, so it was a bit dry. I needed a bit of water, so yeah, not too bad to put too much water, especially at the beginning. Later on you can have, depends on how hot it is where you are, but you can have even like water it once a week with 1 or 2 bottles of water, and it's fine. I would say two of these bottles, about 2 liters, 3 liters of water once a week should be okay for me. You will see the soil when, if you put your finger like 5 centimeters in the soil and it's dry, it's time to water it. Look, the leaves are there. It's gonna start growing. I'll put more videos to update you on how it grows. If we get a pineapple, it would be nice. And excess water is draining away. It's not a problem, not a big deal, as long as the roots are soaked, especially now the first time. Thanks for watching.